Alright lads, so this morning they announced the 1000-year Blood War tie-in campaign. Of course, we are getting a new episode tomorrow. Finally, Bleach is once more back. And we'll talk about this more so tomorrow when the stuff actually does release. We're getting a free guaranteed 1000-year Blood War character. Let's focus on some of the most exciting thing to come from the entire year. The 8th anniversary BANKAI live stream has officially been announced, and it will be happening in 11 days time on the 18th of July. Many people were asking me throughout the entire week, when can we expect a BANKAI live stream? Usually it does happen from the 18th to the 20th, and in this case it does look like it's happening on the 18th, which is around 5 days before the actual anniversary does begin. Again, for those wondering, July 23rd is the anniversary date. Now, I guess the character choicing is a tad bit interesting here. Does this hint at 1000-year Blood War anniversary? Who knows? This is the first time they've actually used this particular Ichigo design on the BANKAI live stream notice. And it's a clear color scheme going on with the current season, the red and blue, Ichigo Uryu. We can kind of see here too, the red and blue, right? It could just be for show. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but maybe it does mean something. Maybe this is going to be a 1000-year Blood War anniversary themed event, which I would kind of hope so. What we're going to do now, though, is look over the BANKAI live stream itself, just discuss, talk about it, go over the guests too. Maybe this is your first BANKAI live stream. What should you expect going into this live stream? Well, we're going to talk about that all today in this video. So firstly, the live stream itself is going to last around 2 or so hours. And within the stream, there are certain segments that you kind of want to pay attention to. The overall streams of BANKAI live streams are definitely on the fun sides. You just get to see the voice actors play the game, talk about the anime. It's overall a lot of fun. But if for some reason you only care about the news, well then you're going to want to be there at the start of the live stream and also at the end. So in this case for me in the UK, it's starting at 12 PM. Perfect time for us in the EU. It's going to start off doing the opening. They're just going to talk about the current events, the live stream. And then around 10-15 minutes into the live stream, they will reveal the 8th anniversary characters. That's the first thing they show. Brave Souls news number 1 is the reveal of the anniversary characters. So if you want to be there for the biggest moment of the live stream, ideally you do want to be there within the first 20 or so minutes. After that, we're going to just have a look at all the past special animations released in the last year. This one's kind of new, so half an hour into the live stream, we're going to have the 8th anniversary special move quiz. So I'm kind of curious on what that consists of. Maybe it's the voice actors reading out the names of the soul bomb attacks and they have to try and guess who it is going to be. They're then going to play Word Wolf. This is more so for the voice actors to do. An hour into the live stream, we're then going to have the Brave Souls Q&A. Kind of curious on what once more that consists of. Hopefully it's some good questions and answers. They're then going to play some co-op, and in this case you get to play potentially with the voice actors if you are fast enough to join the lobbies. And usually they set themselves a challenge. If they beat the quest in under a minute, we all get 50 plus orbs, for example. I believe last year, and maybe I'm remembering wrong, I believe we got upwards to 150 orbs from this live stream. So hopefully they can do the same this year, maybe even more. And then, of course, because the anime is returning literally tomorrow, they're going to have a special segment regarding the anime. And in this case, it's kind of cool because, again, episodes would have been out. By the time the BANKAI live stream does stream, we would have seen the first 2 episodes of Core 2. So there's a lot to talk about with that. Then an hour and a half into the live stream, give or take, they might go overtime here. We're then going to get Brave Souls number 2 news. Now, this one is really hit or miss. Like, with number 1, Brave Soul news 1, we know it's going to be the reveal of the characters. Number 2 news can be hit or miss. They could announce some really good stuff, and at the same time, it could just be okay stuff. For the most part, they're going to announce the events. They're going to probably announce they choose a 6-star, the point event with the move source, and also reveal the banner in terms of is it going to be a 7-step banner. They potentially might announce the upcoming epic raid if we're getting a new one, and some potential in-game events that will be happening during this 8th anniversary campaign. Now, whether they announce or tease part 2 of the anniversary is up to them. Sometimes they have. For example, on the 3rd anniversary, they literally just revealed that Yuha will be coming into the game. So for the 3rd anniversary, we knew what to expect with part 2. A year later, on the 4th anniversary, they showed us a Yamamoto sketch. They tried to do us dirty here. The year prior, they showed the full art of Yuha, so we knew he was coming to the game literally that week. With Yamamoto, they tried to play it a bit safe, only showing the sketch to imply that he's coming eventually, but he was already ready, the trailer was already made, the character was releasing the following week. For the 5th anniversary, I don't believe we got any tease for part 2. And then for the 6th anniversary, they once more showed a sketch of Shunsui and also Jushiro. Again, the characters came out a week later. I don't know why they showed the sketches, but it's fine. Last year, they didn't tease part 2. This year, again, could or could not tease part 2. I want to assume they will, because there's definitely a lot of exciting things that can get announced on this part 2 news that would have to follow with a banner announcement. So for example, again, the Epic Raid announcement. If it is a 1000-year Blood War Epic Raid, announcing it on stream would be very exciting, but that pretty much confirms that part 2 would be a 1000-year Blood War banner. If they potentially announce 1000-year Blood War Resurrections, more specifically round 5, that again would imply that round 2 would be a 1000-year Blood War banner, so it would be weird if they announce a new 1000-year Blood War Epic Raid, 1000-year Blood War Resurrections, but no 1000-year Blood War banner, or at the very least hint that it will be coming. And at this point, we've been waiting so long for a new 1000-year Blood War banner. Even if they don't announce the characters, just the announcement that round 2 will be 1000-year Blood War will be exciting in and of itself. But alongside that, round 2 news usually does announce some quality life updates, potentially a new game mode, although considering that we just got Limit Break requests, I'm not holding out for a new game mode, but maybe a new power-up system that will come later into the year. If there's a big game update to get announced, it will be announced in this particular live stream. Or one might hope so, at least. Scrolling down, though, we have the upcoming guests for this live stream. In this case, of course, Morita is back. He is there every single live stream, without fail. Same goes for Ryotaro Okiayu. Hopefully I said his name right. He is also there, the voice of Byakuya. These two are the standards, the lads that are there every single live stream. Now, what is kind of interesting, and we kind of joked about it on Twitter, this is the first time we're seeing Yuki Matsuoka, the voice actor of Orihime, be on this BANKAI live stream. So that's going to be cool to see her there for the first time. We've never had her on a BANKAI live stream. Nice to see new faces. Does this mean anything? Probably not. For those that are wondering, there are past examples of someone showing up on the live stream and meaning they're getting a new character. Our last BANKAI live stream 6 months ago had Sajin appear. Granted, that wasn't his first time, but he does appear quite often. And we got a new Safui Sajin. Previously, Grimmjow's VA showed up and we got a new Grimmjow. And every time Rukia's voice actor appeared, we got a new Rukia. And that was kind of the unfortunate thing about last year for those that weren't playing, is that a big character prediction for the 7th anniversary was an anniversary Rukia, and then it just so happened on the 7th anniversary BANKAI live stream, there was Rukia's voice actor, and every past time she appeared on the live stream, we got a new Rukia. The first time was BANKAI Rukia, the second time was the 10 years later Rukia. So going into the 7th anniversary live stream, we thought, yeah, she has a potential chance, her voice actor's here, anniversary has to be Rukia. It didn't end up being the case, so keep that in mind. Just because a voice actor shows up, it doesn't necessarily confirm that they're going to be getting a new character. But I wouldn't be surprised if Orihime gets a new one eventually. Surely she should get a 1000-year Blood character. Maybe not for the second part of an anniversary though, I will say. Now alongside that, of course, we're going to have the campaign. So in this case, when the live stream does air, there will be a tweet to retweet. If you retweet it, you have a chance to win a 8th anniversary special merch. Have no idea what it's going to be. It's probably going to be a canvas or an art piece of the 8th anniversary characters that will be signed from all the voice actors in the studio. So Orihime, Ichigo, and also Byakuya. This is going to be a very rare item, and I definitely will be trying to get one. I currently have the 7th anniversary and also the 4th anniversary item. So picking up the 8th anniversary one would be kind of cool. And while the live stream is live, if you tweet something with the hashtag BANKAI Live and they read your tweet, you will then win a Brave Souls original bookmark. Pretty cool bookmarks, I must add. I have one myself. Use it when I'm reading Bleach. And then as always, we have the BANKAI Live hashtag trends. If it goes trending in any country, we will get a free 5-star ticket. And usually the lads over at France come through with that. So hopefully we can do it once more this year. So yeah, that's basically all you can expect when it comes to the 8th anniversary BANKAI live stream. We'll be here in less than 11 days time. Does this hint at what we will be getting for the upcoming live stream? Maybe for part 2. Definitely questions worth answering, and I guess at the same time, this particular piece of artwork for Ichigo and also Uryu are new. Usually this is story artwork, so does this mean we're finally going to get a 1000-year Blood War story in-game? Or is it just for an event? It's hard to say. We won't know until the 18th of July. With that said, though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you were excited for the BANKAI live stream in the console, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.